okay, I'm recording this one without a microphone because they've both died and I really want to create this content. So stop measuring your launch against other creators and other people's highlight reel. Obviously, this is something that is rampant on social media and in life, I suppose, but mostly on social media. So you've got a creator who is celebrating their launch. No shade. We want you to celebrate. It's not about that. But if you look at that person who maybe has done 5 to 10, 20 different launches and they're doing $1 million, 2 million in sales on a launch, and you're over here just starting out, you're going to kind of feel like shit. And that's just the truth, right? So stop following the highlight reel of any of the creators that you're watching. And something to keep in mind is somebody who's doing better than we are is never going to look down and make you feel like shit. They're always going to try to pull you up. They might share ideas on how they did their launch, whatever the case may be. But nobody who's actually doing really well is going to be like, oh, you only did that much in your launch. It just doesn't happen. And that's, again, true in life. So every creator posts a win. Almost nobody posts the launch chaos or the shitty ones that they had the 5 before that, or the slower ones that they had where they learned a bunch of stuff. No one's really posting that information. So don't get it twisted. Don't get caught up in the minutia of what other people are doing. The screenshot you're comparing yourself to is the best 5 minutes of somebody's year, not their average. Really, truly remember that. You never see their list size. You never see their ad spend. You never see any of the quiet launches before that. Comparison's going to it's going to steal your joy. But what it also does is it steals your confidence, because if you're focused on what everybody else is doing and measuring yourself against a stranger's post, you're not spending time on your own shit. You're not spending time figuring out, how do I make my launch better? How do I get the sales up? How do I get conversions up? You're wasting time over here when you should be focused over here. Look at your data. Look at all of the things you've done in the last several launches that you've done. If you've never done one, spend time focusing on what you think's going to happen. Start to reverse engineer it. Anytime you start looking over there, you're dead in the water. It's just absolutely, there's no point. The only time I want you to look at maybe somebody else's anything is when it's more about strategy and seeing, oh, that's cool. Like that really worked on me, or I really like how she or he did that content. That's something that I might consider. So next point, if a specific account consistently triggers this spiral, right? And we all have those accounts. I have them, you have them. Let's be honest. If there's certain accounts that start to make you feel, out of control and again, mindset problem. If you're really focusing on other people's shit, that's a totally different conversation. But if you've got a couple of accounts that you're watching, and then when you see what they're producing and you're like, oh my God, this is bullshit, I'm not doing as well as they are, stop following that account. I actually recommend that you don't follow or don't go on social media at all, except for your business. So doom scrolling, even in business, is still doom scrolling. So I recommend you don't do any of it. Remember too, like comparing apples to oranges, right? Like don't compare one account that has 200,000 people to another account that has 5 million people, or vice versa. Like if you're looking at numbers, stop looking at the numbers. You have no idea what their engagement is. You have no idea what their content strategy is. You don't know these things. And so you're making these assumptions based on vanity, and that will kill it. It really comes down to, it's like killing your buzz, right? If you're a creator and you're an entrepreneur, just like me, we cannot afford to have anything fuck with our minds. Like mindset is the number one thing. This morning I woke up and I listened to positive stuff. I listened to motivational speeches. I did all these things because I got to keep my mind right, because I could easily spiral out of control and think about all the shit that could go wrong and all. Like I'm responsible for people's launches, right? That could really send me into a whole other universe. So I want you to just compare yourself to your own last launch. You know the saying, the only thing that you can do better at today is who you were yesterday, or however that saying goes. But stop focusing on everybody else's shit. I hope you have an amazing launch. Blah, 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 blah. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.